Hey guys, this is the born again priestess Harlow O'Hara, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia, and I would like to welcome you to my interview with the priestess Harlow O'Hara. Hi.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for joining me today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course, we've been talking through social media for a while now, so as soon as we found out, hey, we're both going to be here, we're like, we have to do this.
We were like basically best friends before, but now it's like official.
Even better.
It's official.
We're here at RISE and SHIMMER for the entire weekend.
Yes.
So what's your experience been like? So I was seeing you in the ring yesterday, and super badass.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just working hard, trying to grow. That's the main, for me, that was the main focus of this weekend, was to grow and to learn. So that's been like the main goal, and I achieved it, I think. And I'm going to keep, we have 2 more days left. So I'm going to keep taking in knowledge and watching the other girls work and ask questions. So it's just been great. It's so awesome to be surrounded by other females. It's great to be surrounded by anybody in the business that's been doing it longer than you, that can help you like grow and whatnot. But for it to be like other women who genuinely care about like what you're doing, and it's kind of indescribable, to be honest.
It's
so
the fact that you can walk up to any of them and they're not just gonna brush you off. Like everybody's so helpful and kind, and they actually give a shit here.
Yeah, like and that's kind of feels like a safe haven almost when you come to Rise and Shimmer. I mean, this is my first time, but so far that's what it's felt like. It feels like it doesn't matter who in the locker room, if you approach them, they're going to talk to you. Whereas sometimes you might be in like a different setting and you might be like, oh, well, I don't want to bother them. Yeah. So like this has been great. It's been awesome.
Totally agree.
I'm definitely going to hopefully keep coming back.
Yeah.
So,
oh, me too. I love the fact that you have said and declared that you are super extra all the time.
It's bad.
Have you always been that way?
Well, in what way are we talking? Because my personality can be super extra.
The character is too, though.
Yeah.
Like, you really tap that into the character.
Go big or go home.
Okay.
Like, wrestling, and you have to find a way to set yourself apart, especially right now with this like women's like revolution and evolution happening, which is amazing. I feel like there's so many talented women with worth. Everybody has worth, but there's been so many talented women coming up. It's like, how are you going to be different?
Yeah.
I'm in my head super theatrical. I like daydream all the time. It's bad. I'm like find myself. I'm like, oh my god, blah blah blah, and then I'm like, oh, what time is it? I'm supposed to be doing like a client right now at work. But I just daydream and I come up with scenarios or stories, and I just decided to like bring it to life. Okay. So yeah.
You mentioned the daydreaming there, and you actually daydream of power, witchcraft, and black magic.
Yes.
So how does one get into those things?
Well, Harlow, I got into it by going, like, hey, what's up, Satan? Like, can I sell you my soul?
Just knocking on his door.
Like, so simple. Like, so if anybody wants to get into black magic,
it's very easy.
Super easy. It just costs your soul. But yeah, that's actually genuinely something I love in real life. I love anything that has to do with, witchcraft or like black magic. I really love dark things. Like I love crystal healing. I love, like all of that. So it's just something that I've always been super into.
Okay.
In my life. You go into my house, I have my house is very decorated with all sorts of stuff like that. So I just decided to actually take stuff that I genuinely have an interest in and just
embellish it
and like create a character and to create myself from that. So
there was that beautiful video that you did, which was super theatrical. So
yes.
There's certain areas where you're reading in the chair and you're doing different things. Was that your home? Like, where were some of those things? Obviously, the church part wasn't not.
No, the church is my home. I live there. No, I am just, like I said, I'm super extra. So this whole Born Again video was months in the making.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just like I want to do this and then like a week later it happened. The narrative for the movie, like, I don't even know what to call it, like little movie. I don't know. It's like not a promo, but it's not. It's like this like weird middle. It's like a short story on film. It I don't know. I started, I think, last year in like July.
Okay. Yeah.
Just coming up with the concept, coming up with the story, wrote the story, and then I had a friend who is actually an author, and she went through and like helped me pick different words if I was like repeating myself too much, or I designed like my costume, my outfit, everything. And then I just kind of drove all over. I live in Atlanta, so I was driving all over the state of Georgia, just finding like locations for this. So the church that I use actually is a little chapel called Frost Chapel. And it's actually on a campus, Berry College up in North Georgia. And it's like the campus is absolutely gorgeous. It's like you go into the campus, it's like little Europe almost, like just like the buildings and stuff that are on the campus. So, and my grandfather's actually went to college there, so he's an alumni. So I was able to actually use the church for that. They don't really know what I used it for. It was kind of funny.
How did you pitch that then? Like, oh, can I just film like that?
Well, they were like, if you need to use it, they were like, if you need to use it, that's what it's there for. Just don't, make a mess or anything. And I was like, okay. And a lot of the students will use it for like studying, like during middle classes. Go in there because it's really quiet. There's like piano and everything in there.
Imagine walking in to study and that's what you see.
That's what happened. I'm like in my whole priestess get up.
Oh my god.
And my friend played like the devil. I don't know if there's like a scene where I'm at the altar and he's standing behind me. So it was like this scene and I'm all like, gonna get to it. And I have like this devil behind me. And then this guy like walks in with his backpack on and he starts like, and he like literally was like, oh, nope. And like walked out and I was just like, bye. So that actually happened and I was like, oh goodness.
I would love to see that outtake.
I really wish we had it, like, cause he didn't walk in
the frame, but
I really wish he did though. Yeah. And we kind of all just stopped, and for a minute we were like, "Are we gonna get in trouble? Like,
is he gonna tell on us?
Is he gonna tell on us?" And then no, nothing. Like, I mean, I was allowed to be there, but I just didn't want it to be like a complaint. Yeah. But instead, he was just like, "No, it's okay. I'm gonna leave." I'm like,
easy.
So that actually did happen.
Oh my gosh.
And I still laugh about it today because his face was just like, because we had like all of the props. Like I had a skull sitting on the piano, like candles, like it literally, like I don't even want to know what he thought was going on. But it was good. It was funny.
Oh, it turned out amazing.
Thank you. It was a long day. I mean, so long. We got up at like 6 a.m. I didn't get home until like 3 a.m. It was just, I have so much respect for people that actually film movies and TV shows for a living now, just because like the amount of times I had to like walk down the aisle in the church for that one scene of me literally just walking down. It was like in 2 hours of just me like, whoa, down the aisle. Like, cut, reset. Jeez. I'm like, oh my gosh, it can't be that serious. Like, but it was so worth it. Everybody that was involved, like the team, my best friend, did my hair and makeup for it. So that's why my highlight is super on fleek for this like video. It was great. So it's just like this little tiny video for like my dream and for my vision, and to have so many people like invest in it and like care about it just to make it happen, like meant so much to me. And when I first released it, obviously people that had been following me were like, whoa, and super into it. Honestly, it was kind of slow takeoff, and I was kind of a little like, well, I guess it wasn't like received well. And then out of nowhere, like everybody was sharing it, into it, people like wanting to know about my story. Yeah. So it was worth it. So like if you have an idea, just go with it. Just go with it. Like it could be the craziest thing and you're like, it's not even worth it, but it is. It's so worth it. So but like that was such a fun day.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Apparently you really want to be booked in an intergender match.
Oh yeah.
Who is the person you would want to face?
Don't really know.
Really?
I just want to have like a legit intergender match.
Okay.
Like because it's becoming such a it's a huge thing right now, and I have so much respect when I like can watch a male and a female get into a ring together, and it's just like an equal, so empowering for both people, I think. And for a man to be in a ring with a woman and like, I'm going to treat you as my equal and we're going to do this. And then for a woman to be able to get in the ring and be like, all right, I can do this with you. And I just want that experience. I don't want it to be a joke. I want it to be like a real thing. Like I want to get in there and have a legit match with somebody. I don't know. I don't like to name names though. There's so many.
Fair enough.
So many people. So like anybody really. I'd be happy with anybody's legit. I feel like everybody's legit. If you love this business and you're putting your body on the line and you're genuinely promoting yourself and trying and like growing your brand, like, you're legit to me. So I have respect for you.
You come out to the ring wearing this really beautiful crown. So you have to tell me a little bit about how Ghost inspired this.
Oh, Ghost, one of my favorite bands. It's just like a huge multitude of things. Like, I love their aesthetic. I also love the band In This Moment, so their aesthetic is very much like this as well.
Yeah.
I love their purpose behind their songs. I love just even seeing them live. It's just, so that whole aesthetic and I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but like meaning behind what they do is something that I personally, like, that's like something that I believe in my daily life. Like, like that mindset of like, even like the brand Black Craft Cult. I don't know if you know that, but like the whole like create your own future, like be a good person for yourself and all of that. Like, that's all something that I genuinely like love and support. So and then in conjunction with the fact that I love like witchcraft and all of that, like, you know, things like that, and like that dark aesthetic just all kind of mushed together and created this character. And I was listening to Ghost's newest album like on repeat all summer. I mean, I listen to it all the time, but all summer, for some reason, that was just the album that I picked to listen to almost every day. And then that's actually, like I said, when this character started to develop. So I just kind of like evolved from it, honestly, like being a fan of it. So
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I just love them. So it was kind of cool. And then, like I said, In This Moment and like stuff, like I'll listen to their music now, like on the way to shows, and I'll be like, hey, let's get into this. This is who I am now. So.
Let's wrap things up. I do want to leave it with the fans. Is there anything you want to say to all of those who will be viewing?
Just thank you for watching this. It's still kind of surreal to me that people are interested in me as a person, because I was never, you know, growing up, I was never an in front of the camera type of thing. Like, literally, I told him like 14 times before we started filming, like, I'm weird. I'm like, I don't know where to look.
You have been fantastic looking at the camera, looking back.
I don't know how to do this, guys. But growing up, I was always really into drama. I always loved things like that, but I was never like, let me be in the spotlight, like, ever. I always liked doing hair and makeup behind scenes. I always liked being in production for plays at school, but I was never the actress or the person in front of the camera. So I've never looked at myself as that like interesting person or that person with that type of charisma. So the fact that people are actually interested in me and like what I'm doing, and it's weird to say I have fans, but thank you. Like, I don't even like know, but like it means so much to me. Like the tweets that people send me just to like say, hey, you're doing a great job, I'm really interested in what you're doing. Like, that means so much to me. And I'm going to keep trying my best to like make this Priestess keep evolving and coming to life for all of you, because I believe in her, and it means so much to me that like all of you believe in her. So just that's really it. Like, and just keep watching, and if you have anything that you want to say to me, like or like critiques or anything that you would like to see the Priestess do or evolve to, like, let me know, and it's all in consideration. So
that's awesome. Congrats on everything cool that's
Thank
going
you.
on.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. And of course, remember to everybody viewing, you can visit us at aliciatoot.com for all exclusive interviews and features. See ya.